and welcome to this short feature here on Canvas. And if you have had an opportunity to take an online class at Lake Tahoe Community College, you've probably used Canvas on the internet where you just log in with your password and you access it there. But I want to actually focus on another feature here that you might find useful, and this is the use of an app. In today's day and age, we all have our iPads or smart devices, and we use them probably, in my case, I use it too much. I'm constantly checking email or playing online games. One of the cool things is that I can use an app for Canvas to access my online classes, to do some grading, and to reply to discussion posts. Good news is you can do the same thing. So the Canvas app, if you search for it, it's Infrastructure, I-N-F-R-A-S-T-R-U-C-T-U-R-E. More than likely, if you go to your App Store or the Android Store, whether you're using iOS on the Apple products or the Android products via Google, just type in Canvas and you will find that particular app. Download the app, and as you'll see here, let me click on that. You log in as you would log in with your internet login. So it's very easy. And actually, let me see if I can get to my courses. Okay, so here we go. So I actually had to reload. What happened is I had to force quit my app on the iPad, and then my courses came back up. If you're taking more than one class, these will appear. So what I could do is just click on a sample class. Let's see, I could click on my Crime and Society class. Okay, and what's cool about the app is you're going to see it mirrors fairly well what you find in the online internet version of Canvas. So same thing, left-hand side, you'll find all these options. Here will be the current view of whatever tab you're clicked on. So if I click on Home versus Announcements, we'll click on versus Discussions and so forth. So there isn't much to say. If you watch my other video that is an overview of Canvas itself, it's pretty much identical, so I'm not going to go over that. Just to say that you'll have the same orientation here of all the things on the left-hand side. And these should be in the exact same order that you find them in on the online version of Canvas that you might be more familiar with. So again, I'll click on Syllabus, the syllabus will pop up. I click on Modules, the modules will pop up. And I've noticed that it's pretty much the same format. The only time is a couple of issues I've noted maybe with videos, that the videos might not appear directly here. I'm looking at that, so if there's any functionality issues, you can let me know, and I'm always trying to look out for that kind of stuff. One thing I will say is if I click on Discussions, and I click on a particular discussion, maybe it's not as easy, or I shouldn't say it's not as easy, but this is running a little slow for me. I'm on the college's Wi-Fi right now, so what I've noticed is that if I'm on a wired connection at home or something like this, or just faster internet, it's easier to use. As you can see, you're getting that little spinning dial, so it's trying to load up the conversation, Finally it came up, right? But what I would do is, just like in any, on my internet version of this, I can click reply, and I'm trying to find, actually the reply button is right here at the top. Okay, I would hit reply and I would type in my message down here. So it's very similar in functionality. I find it's a little bit easier in the actual internet version of this to do the threaded replies and so forth, but it's not too bad. So I think it's a pretty good system to use. And the reason we use something like this, to go back to our main page here, is the convenience. So if you're on the go and you have an internet connection, you want to do your discussions by the deadline, great opportunity to do these. I don't want to say quickly, I don't want to encourage you to do these quickly. Take your time, but it can save the day if you're running out and you have Wi-Fi and you wait until the 11th hour to do your discussions. I don't recommend that, but it can work in a pinch. The one thing it's probably not going to work on is your tests. I haven't tried it, but I would probably want to have, my internet at home and my internet connection as opposed to using the app. But again, that's up to you. If you love apps, if you have a smart device, use the app. If you hate them, if you don't have a smart device, obviously you're going to be using your internet connection to get to Canvas. So that's the overview, very briefly, of what the Canvas app is like. And if you have any other questions that come up in this online class here at Lake Tahoe Community College, let me know. Otherwise, good luck in your class this quarter.